Hello, hello, Stampin' friends. Welcome, welcome. Let me just share this video. If I can do it, I don't. So let's see if this does it. Oh yeah, maybe if I'm able to with this computer. Welcome. There we go. So then I can get everybody notified. But welcome. It is January 8th, 2026. And my computer says 5:02 in the afternoon. This is Monica Gibberti with Stampin' with Monica, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Stafford, Virginia. And today is day 4 of a week of new mini catalog launch, where we come and show you different projects using different products from the mini catalog. Okay, I'm gonna wait a few minutes and to have everybody's feed populated. If you're popping on, let me know. Say hi, don't be shy. I always say it. And it's always nice to know where you guys are watching from. And if this is your first time, let me know. This is even more fun. And if you would like to share the video, invite your friends. Maybe they will enjoy what I'm going to have to show you and to tell you. Today has been a day. How do you say it? Eventful? My golly, what a day. I almost said I don't want to show my face because it's like, tired. So today was the day that I started back up watching my grandson, Luca. And the day started with him coming in. Hello, Rita. Welcome, welcome. Coming in, and his stomach was upset, so you can only imagine. He had his breakfast, and his breakfast went all over the floor. Then I thought it was because something was too cold and that was sitting on his stomach, so it said, okay, let's wait a little bit. And I thought it was okay. So he had his milk before going to take his nap. Did not work well on it, everything on his bed and everything. So my golly. Then my daughter came to pick him up. I was able to put him to sleep for a little bit. Then my daughter came to pick him up, and since it was a nice day, I said, okay, he was acting fine. Let's go outside for a little, in the backyard here. It was nice and warm. Obviously he has a jacket or whatever. We lock ourselves out of the house. No keys, no phones, nothing. It was crazy. Yeah, so it was a very crazy day, and I'm pooped, really. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I was just telling you this, and then but now I'm going to flip the phone. I want you to see my face. If it looks tired, that's why. And I'm going to flip the phone, and we're going to start crafting. So we will be crafting from items from this catalog right here. And I have a cutie patootie card that has a story about it that I'm going to tell you while maybe at the end when I show you the original. Okay, so if you're popping on, let me know. Rita, thank you for being here. Remember that all this week we are doing drawing every day for names between those that are coming in and putting hashtag Prize Patrol. So I have already 3 winners because we did Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So today is Thursday. So what you have to do if you want to enter into the drawing for product from the mini catalog, it's a little gift for you, as a thank you for you to popping in, sharing the video and so on. So but in order for you to also enter, I look for those that put hashtag Prize Patrol, all one word. And if you're watching the replay, hello Denise, long time no see. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay, hashtag Prize Patrol. Okay, if you want to enter, I'm just gonna tell you, you might be the winner of, you know, a little prize from me. But anyways, let me just start with this class. Hello, Denise. So glad that you were able to pop on and join us. So let me start with this class. It's only one card, but it is included in our weekly class to go. This week, we are now featuring only one bundle or one stamp set or suite, but we are featuring different items from the mini catalog. And if you are interested in getting the supplies to recreate the projects on your own, the only thing that you need to do is place a minimum $50 order in my online store, and I will send you not email you, but I will mail you the packets with the cardstock, everything that you see that I take out on my desk here. It will be included in your packet, plus envelopes. I always include envelopes. And also you will have a fully detailed PDF tutorial that you can follow along, or you can also watch the videos to go with the PDF. And the videos will be all on my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed, that's your best bet. It will be, you know, for you to subscribe to my channel, so you can watch all the videos, even from the previous years. I think I started in 2020 because of COVID, so I started putting videos over there. So I have over 300 videos, and you can just use it. If you don't have the supplies, you can use the ideas and recreate your own cards. But make sure that you subscribe, you check over there, because Facebook deletes all videos older than 30 days. They have started, I don't remember, a few months ago. So if you're going back into my page and you see content not available, it's because Facebook has deleted the videos. Okay, so let me do a switcheroo. If I lose you for whatever reason, whatever thing that I'm hitting, please come back. I'll be logging out right away. Okay, so let me put this stickeroo here, a green stickeroo, and I'm going to put you on my little stand. One day I'll be techie enough to be able to use one of the programs that has, you know, the switch of the image. I just need to get my act together and do it. Ta-da! There you go. Okay, so mini catalog. This is me, Stampin' with Monica. I am located in Stafford, Virginia, and I am Stampin' Up! Independent Demonstrator. Look, you have a grand view. I'm looking at my, I don't know why this does it, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know why my phone does that. But anyways, I think you can see everything. What I wanted to show you, because I always said, yes, we have a new product of the month in January, and this is the product of the month for the month of January. Please know that these are always while supplies last, so it doesn't mean that they will last for the entire month of January, okay? And what it is, this is basically replacing the celebration program that Stampin' Up! Used to have until last year. So this year they have started with this new program. It's basically when you place an order of $75 or more, you have the choice to order this stamp set or whatever is the product of the month for $5. Okay, so there's a win-win situation for this month. Because we also have, let me see, we also have our bonus days. So bonus days, $50 order, you earn a $5 coupon from January 6th until February 2nd. Then starting on February 3rd, you can start redeeming, until February 28th, you can start redeeming your $5 coupon. No matter how many you have, you can start redeeming, but you have to redeem them by the end of February, okay? So $50 order. Then if your order goes over $75, so it's $75 or more, then you can choose to add your product of the month. And this is a stamp set with 10 different stamps, and they are all occasion. You're on my mind. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Hooray. Sending love. Just because. There are simply no words for this. Hello to a wonderful, fabulous friend. You can do anything. So these are very nice, good encouragement and celebratory sentiments that you can use all year long. This is, you will get it for $5. And the beauty of it is that your $75 that you place will give you Stampin' rewards equivalent of 10%, so $7.50. And then when you place your $5, when you purchase this, the product of the month, the $5 also give you Stampin' rewards. Okay, so those are, it's a win-win situation. Then if your order is of $50 or more, then you can get my class mailed to you. That includes also the PDF tutorial. Okay, so for the drawing for each day, make sure that when you're popping on live, you're gonna put hashtag Price Patrol. And then if you're watching the replay, put replay, hashtag Price Patrol, so I know that you came back to watch. Okay, so far we have shown you, okay, we have gone through, where are we? The lovely and beautiful, let's go here. The lovely and beautiful suite here. And this is the card that we made on Monday. And then the paper is just gorgeous, but I love it. That is also very versatile, and you can use it. If you like flowers, this is for you. But if you don't like flowers, but you like the dies, these are to die for. You know, when I saw this, I said, I don't care about anything else, but this is why I'm going to get this bundle, because of these dies. But plus you have also this other Simply Beautiful bundle that is very beautiful. So look at these. If you're scrapbooking, if you're scrapbookers, look how many things you can do with that. And then we showed you this, we highlighted the Made with Love suite of product, and this is the card that we made, that, by the way, it will be one of the cards included in my Made with Love class that I already mentioned, and asked me if I did the email. Not yet, it's gonna go out. And so if you want to register for this, you can. It was going to be in person, or also if you're long distance or the date doesn't work, you can do it on your own. It will be to go. There will be obviously a PDF tutorial, and so that you can recreate this at your own leisure. So that is what we did. This is going to be a fun class. And then later on, we're going to talk about the Easter here. This paper is nice. And then we have this paper right here. Here, they show you how they created the artisan designer, the artist that designed the paper, you know, how they did it here. And then we showed you the Cute as a Bug suite of product yesterday, with a very cutie patootie card that I like it. And the designer series paper is to die for, because look at that. It's so fun, so fun. Okay, look at this. Then we're gonna move on. This I didn't buy everything, okay, so I'm still collecting little by little. So today we are going to feature this fun Holy Friends bundle. It is a bundle that has a stamp set right here and a punch, a builder punch. Okay, look at that. That would be, this is the bundle, and the bundle is $40.50. So if out of all the cards that I'm going to show you, you're like, okay, I like the card that Monica is showing, and look, I want to buy the bundle. This is very nice because it has a punch. It's $40.50. You add something else to it, reach at least $50, the class will be mailed to you. And tomorrow is going to be the last project. It will be a 3D project. So we're going to include everything that we're showing you, okay, as far as the cardstock and the supplies, minus the embellishments, because we put different embellishments. I can send you the pieces of ribbon for this and this, but we're not separating each of the embellishments. So if you want these embellishments, you can place the order over there. By the way, I think these are momentarily not available. I just checked the availability of some of the things. Okay, so we're focusing on this. This is a photopolymer stamp set. Okay, has a lot of images, a lot. And this is a two-step stamping, meaning that you have the outline and then you can fill it in here. You have the outline of the flowers and you can fill it in the top and the leaves. Then we have the bell that you can decide to color or use the filler of the stamp here, as well as for the bow. And then we have these cutie patootie sentiments, and this is grass and this is a little bug, a butterfly, and I think this little thing here is the one that is going to color the top of the head here. Now tonight I'm going to show you, I did some two-step stamping and the rest I colored. Okay, so I have a little tip to share with you about this bundle, and so let's go on. Let's start. Let me move everything out of the way. And I hope that your day was better than mine. But I'm going to say something. It ended on a good note, because some of you know that I had a water leak in my house due to my washer. This was back in August. The washer was still working in a sense. Basically, water came out from the front. It's a front loader, so it came out from the front, even though it was overnight and it was off. We didn't do any wash, nothing. So we were still able to use it. Then at one point it started having problems, so we called the insurance. Well, I can tell you that since September, today, I finally got the okay from the insurance, and after 4 different service companies that came out to try to fix it, they said, "Oh, by the way, we cannot fix it. Nobody can fix it. We're going to be replacing it." And I said, "Hallelujah, hallelujah!" I've been without. Now it's a month. Yeah, we left to go to Italy, and I couldn't do a wash in November, the few days before leaving to go to Italy, so I had to use my daughter's washer. It's been oh, good for you, Sharon. Mowed the yard and washed the car. I did not mow the yard, but I washed stuff that was dirty. It was crazy. I don't want to think about it, but we're almost at the end of this day. Okay, supplies to recreate this card. I wanted to, when we decided, so my friend Judy and I are collaborating on this, class like we always do. And today was my turn to design a card. Not today, but the card for today. And we decided to focus on some of the retiring colors, the one from 2024 to 2026. So when the annual catalog goes out, these colors will be going out. So these are the, where's my catalog? Somewhere, but I can tell you which one is the peach pie, pretty in pink. This is petunia pop. Then we have shy shamrock, and what else do we have? Summer splash. So those are the colors that will be retiring. Okay, so we decided to focus on that, and also use the paper the paper that goes with, you know, that set. So, okay, so I wanted to do Petunia Pop, and I wanted to use the In Colors for the 2024-2026. Well, I'm going to show you later. This is my way of pivoting from what I did. So let's go ahead. Okay, so we have a card base in Petunia Pop. We have a layer of Petunia Pop embossed with the lovely stripes embossing folder, 3D embossing folder that is included in the online exclusives. If you are on my email list, you should have received an email that has links to print out this brochure. Okay, so this, you'll be able to find it with the Lovely Blossom Suite collection, and this is the lovely stripe 3D folder, and it is $11. It's 167179, and it is the number, so it is included in the online exclusive that you will find in all the online stores, in my online store. Okay, so that is that. I embossed it. Now please note that when you do the embossing, the paper shrinks a bit because obviously it's very detailed, so it doesn't shrink in length, kind of, okay, a little bit, but that's okay. Then we are going to be, okay, let me put this one right here so I can see what I'm doing and you won't be able to see. Okay, so then we have this layer right here, and then we have this designer series paper. This designer series paper is not part of the In Colors, but they are part of the Brights 6x6 designer series paper Brights. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're going to glue this one down, and I wanted to show that I cut this one at 5 1/4, and this originally was 5 1/4, and now it's a little bit, you know, shrunk, if that is the way. So this is, I'm combining Petunia Pop with Flirty Flamingo. So let's see if my revised card color combination. See how much of a difference there's there? But, you know, we're going to trim it. So we're going to put this one down. And all the measurements would be in the PDF tutorial if you qualify to receive the free class. Okay? Then we're going to take this, and this is, what color should this be? In the, I think this is, I think this is Mellow Mambo. Yes, this should be Mellow Mambo. Yep. We're putting Mellow Mambo in there. And we're going to put some dimensionals here. Okay. Put it all on one side right there. My backings, and this is just going to go like that. Very simple layout. Okay. And now this, I'm going to put more dimensionals because, you know me, because also, I mean, you can do it flat. Should I do it flat? No, I'm going to do the way I did it, but you can do flat if you want to. Just make sure that you put a strong adhesive because of the detailed embossing, okay? When you put it on. Okie dokie. And this is going to go on top of that. So there we go. This is that. Okay, now we have a scrap that we need to stamp and die cut and punch. This is a 3-inch stitched circle die from the Stylish Shapes dies, and it's gonna go right there. So look at that. And then we have the insert, and then we have this little label that comes from the Perennial Postage dies. In case you don't know what they are, these are the ones, and there you go. These are been They've been around a while, and I hope they're going to stick around for a while. But this is their number 162667, I think it is, because the number is in the back there. No, 162607. Okay, so these, but you can find all of these in the online store. If you don't have a catalog, you can find everything in there. If you need a mini catalog shipped to you, let me know. I will do that. Okay, so we're going to stamp on here, stamp on there. This is just to do the demonstration. Okay, so when we have a builder punch, you probably have seen this multiple times. Okay, so the punch has basically, this will cut out this punch. This is the bell right there. This is the head, and this is the bow. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Punch everything out. Okay, and we have a template. These can be thrown away. And then we are going to put this one down. Okay, we're going to take the block. We're going to take our stamp. Okay, then you're going to take this off, put it over there. You're going to take this and put it, let's do it this way. So you want the stamping side down. Okay, you put it inside. You're going to put the head there. You're going to put the bell in here. Okay, and then you're going to put the bow. We're talking about all the detail. Now, what I also did, I lifted up, so then I was sure that everything was fitting in there. Don't drop it like I just did. So let's go back from the beginning. Put it down, because photopolymer, especially when they're new, they stick to everything. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that this was right in there, and then I'm going to put it down gently. And then I'm going to pick up, look at my very clean block, and ta-da. Okay, so now if I did it correctly, I'm going to stamp everything here once, and then I can punch it. Okay, let's see. And probably you've seen this trick multiple times with different other builder punches. Okay, and we are now going to punch as straight as possible and see if this works. Okay, I'm going to first try it. I'm not going to punch anything, so that obviously this is going to go in. And then as you can see, we are pretty much spot on there. Okay, but I need to stamp on this first. So I'm taking this stamp right here. This is the filler, and the colors that we're using today for this card are Petunia Pop Retiring, Pretty Pink Retiring, and then Old Olive, and obviously our Memento Black with some other stamping, with some stamping blends. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my stamp that I put right here, and I'm going to ink it, and I'm going to try to match it up. Okay, hopefully you can see. And because I stamped my outline first, ta-da! Look at that. And it also has the little white thingy-mabobber there. Okay. Then while I'm here, I'm going to color these before I punch them out. Hopefully I will punch them correctly, and then I don't have to redo it. So my bow is gonna be in Pretty in Pink, and this is my light Pretty in Pink. I'm gonna color it. Okay. Color that. And then my bell is gonna be in Smoky Slate. The light Smoky Slate, because it is a bell. Okay. Then also I'm going to color up here. I could have used the stamp, but that's okay. We're coloring on that. Okay. Then I have Petal Pink, and Petal Pink is gonna be for the little cheeks there, just a little touch. And then I forgot to color, these are not legs, how do you call them? We know that hooves? No, what are they? Are they legs? Sheep's legs or what? Let me know. Hello Pam, thank you for joining us. Good Price Patrol. And there you go. So this is what we have done so far with this cutie patootie. Now let me see, I want to hold it this way, and I'm gonna flip it this way, and now I'm gonna try to see if I did a good job with everything. Okay, maybe yes, maybe no. That has to go over there. Oh, I need to flip it this way. Okay, let me see. It should be pretty much. If not, I'm going to adjust. Okay. If I don't like it, I'm going to redo it. But at least want to punch out some of them. You may say, Monica, that is so cool. Oh, I almost had it. I think I did. Let me go with this, and then if I have to change something, I will change it, but I'm going to go. Bang! Let's see. Okay, I have my head there. I do have this. If I don't like it, I can redo it, but this is done. Okay. This and that. If I don't like it, I have paper. And now I have to stamp another head, and I've got to bring more white. So let me see if I can stamp another head. And now I can just stamp it right here. I'm gonna go and stamp it right there. And what I'm gonna do, because I need to separate this, so that I wanted to show you, but now because I have to do extra, I'm gonna separate it. Okay, so that is if you need to make a bazillion of those. Oops, this is gonna go in like this, and then because I don't like that, I'm gonna do another one. Okay, just because it's me, so I need 2 heads. Okay, and if you don't like the first one, oh yeah, because these are tilted. 1 head, 2 heads. Okay, so this is my second time using the punch, so please forgive me, but you also see that there's always a learning curve. Okay, so 2 heads. This can be going, and then I want to do my, I want to redo my, if I put this one, see when you have a punch, you can see, okay, this is going to go in this way. I'm going to put it in like that. Just because I did not like it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is what I'm gonna do is trim and cut, okay? Because I'm very particular, so. And then you see that some of this ribbon will be covered, so I'm doing this for nothing, but at least I knew that it was stamped the way I wanted to, okay? Then, okay. So now we have that, and these two colors, you know, I could have used Flirty Flamingo, but because I wanted to use the whatchamacallit, the retiring color, then that's why I'm using this, okay? There and there. And then this one, the other head, had to be in Pretty Pink, okay? And then we need the cheeks. Cheeks and cheeks, and voila. Okay, so these are the pieces. 2 heads and there. Now you're wondering why 2 heads? Wait and see. So now let's grab our circle. We're gonna grab these other stamps. I'm gonna grab all of them out. Okay, take them all out. So I do have them right here and there. Okay, so I'm going to use this stamp right there. Okay, I'm gonna ink it in. Hello everybody, thank you for joining me or us. I'm gonna grab this and we are going to stamp it right here. Okay, that is stamped. And then I'm also grabbing a little butterfly that I put somewhere over the rainbow, and I'm gonna stamp it in Memento. And this one is going up there like that. Okay, then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my Daffodil Delight, oops, the other tip, and color my butterfly. Then I'm gonna take my, what's the name of it, Smoky Slate, and coloring the legs. I'm gonna color legs. Okay, and I'm going to go here, and then I'm gonna go like this. This is the belly. Okay, and then we're gonna go up here, and up here, and then we're gonna go right there a bit. Okie dokie. Then I'm gonna take my a blending brush, and I forgot to take out my, hello Wanda, thank you for joining us. I'm gonna need some Pool Party, and let me check my brush already has some, so I'm going to go with a light touch of Pool Party here to pretend to be this the sky. Okay, just a little bit, so I did not need to re-ink, but that's also Pool Party that we need. And now I'm gonna take dimensionals. Okay, put one behind here, this head, and this one is gonna go like such. So there was no need of coloring that. There. Then I'm gonna take this little bow, and I need a mini dimensional right there, and that we're gonna tuck it under here. Look how cutie patootie it is. Okay, So this is done for now. Then we're gonna work on this little thing here, and we're going to, I will need first to put it on my card. So that is done. Now let's stamp on here. And the sentiment that I'm choosing to use is the "You make me happy." That will be spelled like this, okay? But this could have been also "Welcome, cutie." Sending flowers and sunshine. You're simply fabulous. Fabulous, whatever. So you could have used all of the sentiments for this card, okay? So I'm gonna ink it and then stamp as straight as possible. Voila. And now for the inside, okay? For the inside, we're gonna grab these stamps. I'm gonna grab the outline, the fillers, and the grass, okay? So basically, we're using all of them, almost all of them. I did not use the fillers for that, okay? So what I'm gonna do is create a little bit of grass with old olive, okay? And I'm gonna stamp off here, there, here, like that, off, and there a bit, okay? Maybe it's too, I'm gonna do it this way. Scratch this step, flip it. So what I'm gonna do, you could stamp these in Memento and then fill, but I want to show you something. The way I did it on my card, okay? So you'll be tapping the bottom there in Old Olive, and then we're gonna grab Petunia Pop, and we're gonna tap on the Petunia Pop. Okay, Huff and Puff, and then we have a two-step coloring like that. I don't know if you can see it. Okie dokie. And now I'm gonna grab the fillers first in Petunia Pop. There. And do that. Voila. And then I'm gonna close this because then otherwise I'm gonna make a mess. And then grab the stamp that has the leaves, the fillers for the leaves, and we are going to fill them in like that. And now I can do my grass, stamping off a bit. So I'm gonna go there, 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 there. Okay, and then last but not least, we're gonna do again our butterfly flying in the sky. Voila. And then we're going to color it. Okay, voila. So I think I've done all the parts. Now it's a matter of gluing the inside and then finishing the card, okay? Voila. Then we are going to glue this one down like that. So I'm going to put dimensionals back here. 1 and 2, and this one I'm going to do like that. Okay. This one is going to be like that. Okay. Then I'm going to put this one down here. with, guess what, dimensionals. Then I'm gonna fix everything. Okay, isn't this cutie patootie? I think it is, but you'll be the judge. And then we're gonna put this one behind, and actually I'm gonna put a little one on up here as well, because I want everything elevated. This is gonna look like that. And then I'm gonna put my little bell under here. There. Okay, so this one is gonna go right here, and I want it, you make me, so this is gonna be there. I'm gonna tuck it in a bit. You can choose to tuck it in or maybe not, but I wanted to make it straight. Voila. Okay, then I'm taking this ribbon. As far as embellishments, I'm taking the bubble bath that goes with the Valentine suite. Okay, so I'm gonna do a combination of colors, and then you'll be the judge. You let me know if this is something acceptable or not. Okay, I'm gonna grab a glue dot, and we are almost done, because we just need to apply the embellishments, and we are G to G. So that will be this under here, like such. I'm gonna trim this a bit and trim this a bit. Okay, as far as embellishments, I'm gonna use the deer dots because I chose to use the pool party here, and we are going to do one there, one here, and a small up there. Okay, so this is the card for tonight, and I'm gonna show you my boo-boo, because what I did, it was a boo-boo. I was like, oh my golly, and good Lord that Judy said, Monica, I think this is not working. Okay, so this is what I created tonight, and the tutorial will have this picture, okay? But then I wanted to use these colors instead, like Petunia Pop and Pretty Pink. What do you see here that is not right? You tell me. Let's see if you can find the mistake. Let's see if you can find the mistake. If you find it and let me know, you'll be entered twice into the prize patrol. Make a comment and see, and let me know. What do you think is the mistake on this card? I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if you can tell me what it is wrong with this card. I don't see comments popping on. Are you making comments by any chance? So I know that I'm not missing anything. Okay. Are you giving up? Give me a thumbs up if you are giving up. Don't see the mistake? Okay, I'm going to tell you. I need you to look at the pattern of the designer series paper. Nothing is a mistake, only creativity. I know, but because there's a reason why. So tell me, what is the difference? Let's see if you can pick it up. Maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. This is the old style designer series paper. This is what, still in colors, but you know every year they change the pattern. So this was last year's pattern. And I still had it in my thing, and I created this card late last night, and I said, ooh, look, I like it. Yeah, duh. These patterns are not available. So if you look online or look on the catalog and you try to look at this, find this pattern, you will not find it because it was there last year. This is the correct. And as I said, I don't have the new ones, so I switched it to brights instead of using in colors. So that is all. That is the only difference that I can tell you. So you can choose to do whatever. Obviously, this will not be in the tutorial because it's not updated. It's not current, but this will be. Okay, that is all. So remember, if you want to enter into the drawing for giveaways, you need to put hashtag Prize Patrol. That's how your name get entered. I know you like the old paper. I like the polka dot and the stripe. This time we're doing the splatter and semi-stripes on that. But I think it works. It's a very, that shows you how the coordination in Stampin' Up! Products is very high. I mean, you can use different colors, but they can go from different families, but you can just mix and match and look. Everything looks good. Looks good, right? There you go. That is all for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you so much for popping in. Remember, if you're watching the replay and you want to enter the Prize Patrol, put down hashtag replay and hashtag Prize Patrol. I will see you tomorrow around 5, like today, and that tomorrow will be the last of our lives for this card class. So I'm going to show you so far what we have. We have, where did I put my card? Here we have creatures. Okay, so this is tonight. Yesterday, and then we have hugs, and then we have this beautiful. Isn't this a very, oops, this decided to go take a trip. Isn't this a beautiful set of cards? What do you think? And then tomorrow will be the 3-day, the 3D, not the 3-day. Tomorrow will be the last day. And then probably Saturday or Sunday, most likely Sunday, I'll try my best to announce the grand prize winner. And the grand prize winner will be winning all the set of the 5 projects that I've shown you this week. And in order to enter, you need to share, like, comment, and give me hearts, whatever. And I will add your name to it, okay, for the grand prize. But if you would like to recreate the cards on your own, this is our free class to go for the week, and you can earn it with a minimum $50 order, okay? I hope I've inspired you to go buy this stuff if you're a happy discount shopper. If you did not buy any of these, I think this, all of this, because I'm sharing you what I like. That is it. Okay, that is all. It's what, half an hour? No, 5 an hour. Okay, it was a little bit too long tonight, but that's okay. I'll see you tomorrow for another project. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.